Have you ever been so tired that you made a life-altering decision that you now regret? In that moment, you were just ready to get rid of that problem. But here's the thing. You created a much bigger one, and you didn't even realize it. Because one of the enemies of good decisions is fatigue. And in this video, I want to help you discern when you are in survival mode. When you are in that place where you're just trying to get over it, but you're making bad choices. Let's get into it. So you ever notice that some of your worst decisions in your life come from tiredness? Like, you're just tired. That's it. Mentally tired, spiritually tired, emotionally tired, relationally tired, tired in your business, tired in your social life. You are just tired, physically tired. And this is what I've noticed. That's not really a coincidence, to be honest, because what's happening is you're not strategizing, you're just trying to survive. When you're tired, you enter power-saving mode. You know that mode on the phone when the battery is dying and the phone can't run all those apps like before? It just enters into power-saving mode and starts shutting things down. That's what happens when you're tired. Has that been happening to you? And when your spirit is drained, your discernment disappears. So you settle, you react, you commit to things you would have never ordinarily commit to. You start saying stupid things all of a sudden. You start texting people. I was about to say stupid people, okay? But I'm not going to call people stupid, but you just start texting people and calling people you are not supposed to call and text because, my dear, you are tired. Put that phone down. Put it down, put it down, put it down. Galatians 6:9 says this. Let us not grow weary in doing good, but how do you keep going when you feel like you're running on empty? I've been there. I've been running on empty. I'm like, oh my gosh, my battery is drained, but let me just do one more thing. Bad choice. Before you make a life-altering decision, please watch this video from start to finish. You've gotten this far, finish it. So as I said, fatigue doesn't just weaken the body, it also wears down the will. And listen to me, a tired body will lead to a tired spirit. So all of a sudden, you lose all your rockers. You can't even discern night from day. Everything just looks the same to you. When you are tired, faith walks out and fear steps in. Sometimes, let me tell you the truth, you just need a good nap to come to your senses. You need a good nap to just say, listen, come to your senses. And the enemy actually loves to attack us when we're exhausted. So he will ambush you. Like, you ever see a war? And the moment that person's guard is down, the enemy just ambushes them. That's what Satan does, he ambushes us when we're exhausted because we're not on our guard, we're not alert, we're not discerning. So when you're tired, your goal is actually to conserve energy, not to expend it, right? But if you do the opposite, where you're tired, you're cognizant that you're tired, but you're trying to spend energy, you're doing the wrong thing. The battery is going to run out. Think about a cell phone. If you don't put that cell phone in power saving mode and try to shut down some apps, what's going to happen? The battery is just going to run out and drain a lot faster. Right? So when you're tired, convenience looks like wisdom. When you are tired, convenience looks like wisdom. Pause. What's easier to do isn't always what's wisest to do. What is easier to do isn't always what's wisest to do. The battle for clarity is won in rest, not resistance. Go to bed. Go to bed. I'm really speaking to you, because some of you just need a good sleep. But you're trying to make all these big decisions, and you know you have a brain fog. You're trying to make all these big decisions, and your eyelids are heavy and drooping. Go to your bed right now. Go to bed. You're watching this video because I am telling you, just go to bed. You're scrolling on YouTube and you're seeing this video right at this point, and this video is saying, go to bed. You'll make a better choice in the morning. So I want you to choose from a place of rest. As I said, many of the choices I made were so much better after I just slept. I want you to do this one thing. Sleep on it before you commit to it. Just once. I know that person just asked you something and it feels very urgent for you to answer. No, it ain't. Sleep on it before you commit to it. Sleep on it before you commit to it. When you are fatigued, I'm talking about physically, sometimes mental exhaustion, that's not really the time to pray. And I know some of you may be like clutching your chest, clutching your pearls. I'm serious. Because you think you could hear God above your tired brain? Absolutely not. Go to bed. Ecclesiastes 5:2 says this: do not be quick with your mouth, do not be hasty in your heart to utter anything before God. God is in heaven and you are on earth. So let your words be few. When you are tired, say less. When you are tired, do less. When you are tired, decide less. When you are tired, commit less. When you are tired, enter power saving mode. Less, less, less. I'm tired, so it's less, less, less. Not more, less. Listen to me. Rest is not a reward. It is a requirement for life. And you cannot pour from an empty cup, and you cannot discern clearly when your soul is exhausted, when your mind is exhausted, when your body is exhausted, when your spirit is exhausted. You don't make good choices. So some of you don't need a word from God. You need a nap. Take it. So here's your challenge. Before you say yes to anything this week, pause. Check your energy. And if you realize that you need to be in power saving mode, turn it on. Forget everything else, everybody else. Turn that power saving mode on. Go to bed and decide later. So if this video helped you, I want you to hit that like button, because this is what I do here. I come to talk to you. I come to take you from stuck to unstoppable. But let me tell you, we don't ever go from stuck to unstoppable without rest. God worked for 6 days, and on the 7th day he rested, not because he needed to, but he wanted to give us an example of how he expected us to win. You will make good decisions when you are not fatigued. So like, subscribe, comment, and please go to bed. Take care of yourself.